Ho, ho, ho. Well, hello there, you soft little Christmas cookies, and welcome to a brand new episode of All Things Lambda, the community show that just upgraded its Christmas tree. It now has multicolored lights. Here, let me show you. Look, multicolored. They have multiple colors now. Go on, compare this tree with the previous tree. You'll start to notice the difference. Anyway, let's get this zany, Christmassy mess started, shall we? People who watched last week's episode of All Things Lambda probably remembered that the official Garrys Mod Twitter page was spewing out weird modern art versions of its most iconic props. Well, we finally have a reason for why that all happened. And how could we be this stupid to forget? It was all because of Garrys Mod's 15th birthday. Yes, Garrys Mod is now 15 years old, and that means it starts to obtain teenage anxiety. Great! To celebrate this, all of Facepunch Studios' games were on sale this midweek. This also includes Garrys Mod, of course, which itself was a whopping 50% off, ramming it down to only $5. But if you still think that it's too much money, well, you're in luck, because the whole game was also free to play during this whole sale. Awesome, right? As of now, we're not sure if this promotion is still going on, as All Things Lambda's release schedule is all over the damn place. But if you'd like to check it out, there's a link down in the description below to the official Steam page. Do you guys remember from a while back that we covered a mod called Bizonner's Party Adventure? It's a spin-off of the mod just called Bizonner's Party, where you have to fight Care Bears throughout single-player environments. The original mod only lets you play multiplayer. Well, if you do actually remember this mod, or if you suddenly got interested by it now, then I have great news for you. It's out. That's right! Bizonner's Party Adventure was unceremoniously dumped onto ModDB by its creator, Clems. I say unceremoniously because the post accompanying it was very bare bones, to say the least. But hey, what really needs to be said anyway? Let's kill us some Care Bears. If you want to play this mod right now, and I know you want to, I've left a link down in the description below. Darkness is a plane of lightless existence, floating about through time, making everyone it touches feel its cold and dreary matter, only for the plane of darkness to consume you. And then there is Half-Life Dark Matter, a jolly good mod for Half-Life following the adventures of the 44-year-old former Navy SEAL, now Black Ops soldier, named Kovac. You and your crew are tasked to eliminate Gordon Freeman, as he is seen as a major threat to the government cleanup mission. However, after you and your crew get caught in a portal storm and sent to a random spot in the Black Mesa research facility, your order suddenly becomes to just blow the entire place up with a massive bomb. Now, the mod is not released just yet, but it promises a campaign that takes about as long to complete as Opposing Force. It also promises new enemies and new variations of already existing enemies. And to kill those enemies, you obviously need new weapons too to balance that stuff out, right? Apart from that, we will also go to Zen, we'll fight some Race X bastards, and for some strange, unexplainable reason, the Combine does not make an appearance. The developer even kind of makes fun of it. Everyone knows that the Combine are a staple of the Half-Life 1 enemy roster. Alright. Anyway, there isn't a clear time frame yet of when the mod is done. We'll just have to wait for more information on that. They do say that it would be neat to finish the mod up within a year, but loads of problems could arise, so it's never 100% certain. There's loads more info available on the official ModDB page for Half-Life Dark Matter. It even includes the completely badass looking piece of cover art for the mod. Oh my god, this is just amazing looking. Just slap it on a box and send it to retail, please. The ModDB page is, of course, linked down below in the description. So, Half-Life Absolute Zero, a Half-Life beta mod, just shared an update on their ModDB page that no developer really wants to share. and that is that there has been next to no progress this entire year on the mod. Now, we have covered Absolute Zero on the show before, probably over a year ago at this point, but since that point onwards, nothing much really happened apparently. This all has to do with one of the level designers disappearing and then reappearing only to disappear right after again, and some art people have left as well, leaving the team with barely anyone working on it. Now, there is some good news still though. The mod will actually release on October 12th, 2020, regardless if it's complete or not, so there is that at least. And there are some screenshots made available as well, which you're seeing in the background right now. Now we're coming to the real meat of this segment though. I really want to find this mod team some level designers so that they can help finish the mod as best as they can. So far, they have been able to garner little interest for people to join the team as level designers, so if you think you got what it takes, please send a message on ModDB. There's a link for that in the description below. Anyway, if you want to read the rest of this news article yourself, I've left a link down in the description below so you can check it out. Please help this team out. It will be a true Christmas miracle. Let's get into some good news now though. HalfLife, the mod that aims to make Half-Life way harder, has a brand new gameplay video uploaded to their YouTube channel that shows off the beta version of their take on the iconic office complex chapter. From this video, we can conclude that the layout is definitely different from the original chapter, probably making it a bit disorienting for avid Half-Life players, but that's exactly the point. It'll make it harder. Other than that, some platforming is shown off, some bullets are being fired, and some health shots from scientists are being administered. The gameplay looks really interesting, and I actually do kinda wanna play this now. Now, if you want to see this 30-minute gameplay slice for yourself, I've left a link down below to go and check it out. You know what they say, all weird things come to an unfortunate and sometimes even weirder end. This saying definitely applies to the Half-Life mod called Black Mesa Classic, a mod that I reported on in awe a while ago because it tried to remake the entirety of Black Mesa, you know, the source recreation of the original Half-Life, into the Gold Source engine. According to an official news post on ModDB posted by Pentium, the project has officially been sacked because the developers simply lost the motivation to continue. And you know, that just happens sometimes. And you shouldn't be working on something you don't have the motivation for. But they didn't give up on mod creation right there because they have started work on a new project called Half-Life Hostile Takeover. Yes, it has the same name as the cancelled Half-Life 1 expansion, and it will be a recreation of exactly that. Well, sort of. In a way. They have been working on it for a whopping whole week now, and they have already made loads of progress. Gosh, I can't wait to see what this mod team is whipping up. Now, if you want to read the news article for yourself, I've left a link in the description below. And that's another strange relic lost to time. Rest in peace, Black Mesa Classic. You just weren't meant to be. Really. Black Mesa Azurshi Part 1 has been released for a while now, and at this point, I think most of the dedicated Half-Life fans have already played it. But what if I'm telling you that they also plan to make a second part? Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? Anyway, the first part apparently costed them about $150 to make, which is quite an expense for a Black Mesa mod. And in order to increase their budget and in order to fund that promised second part, they need to find a way to obtain more money, which they have found. You can now donate money to the Black Mesa Azurshi development team via Patreon, PayPal, donation alerts, Kiwi, and Yandex. All of those links can be found in the news post they put out about this, which is linked down below in the description. Apart from that, they also went over the fact that they are fixing some issues that the full Black Mesa Zen beta mischievously put into their mod. They're on it, and a patch will be made available pretty soon. It will also come with some new locations that were originally cut from the mod, so that gives it some replay value. If you want to read up on all this yourself, I've left a link to the news post in the description below. Wait, I already said that. Ah, Black Mesa Azurshi. It sure is a fine mod, isn't it? But you know what else is fine? Our social media, of course. It's all linked down below in the description, as well as our Discord server, where you can now join the Xmas channel, which is a place where we talk about Christmas stuff. Amazing, right? Oh, and one thing I would like to mention is that we recently hit 10K followers on a Twitter account. I would like to thank you guys a lot for following us on there. We have more followers there than on YouTube, so if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, do that now. Of course, I don't really run the Twitter account myself, so you'll have to thank Alex for your Half-Life fix on Twitter. So if you guys could all just tweet, "Thank you, Alex," to the LambdaGen Twitter account, that would be awesome. Just shower him with some love at this, the tail end of the year. So let's go and do that. Also, if you like All Things Lambda and my general style, then I'm sure you'll like my other YouTube channel as well. It's a personal production of mine, and it's linked down below in the description, as well as my Twitter, which you might want to follow to keep in touch. And with that, I'm going to end this year of All Things Lambda content. Thanks for joining us in 2019. It sure has been a wild ride this year, I can tell you that much. Half-Life Alex, I'm sure more stuff happened, but Half-Life Alex as well. Alright, I'm going to end episode 73 of All Things Lambda. Thanks for sticking around in 2019, and I hope you'll be back for more in 2020. There won't be an episode next week because of Christmas activities, but in the meantime, you can always subscribe to the channel and ring that bell icon to never miss another episode. Salutations, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. Take care. Alright. Go on now. Go celebrate Christmas with your family. Come on, don't stick around. It's over. No, seriously, leave my house.
LambdaGeneration.